think the most unique thing about the Wetlands Workforce project is how widespread it is across the province, and then how it's also involving such a diversity of people working in these wetlands. So both groups of people who have a lot of experience in wetlands, and then also those who haven't come into these systems before. So it's a really neat project in that it's like exposing a lot of people to this new type of system that they haven't seen, and really spreading that knowledge throughout our society.
I'm learning so much from the training courses that we have, but also from the people that I'm working with, not only within the Wetlands Workforce, but also the landowners and land managers that we get to meet. They all have such a wealth of knowledge, and they're all so passionate about the wetlands and really excited about us coming out. So it's just been an overall really positive experience.
Oh, and then you do each end.
Monitoring and maintenance is really challenging to find funding for, but we know it's really critical in many ways in improving the way that we do restoration, as well as improving the way that we can protect and conserve wetlands. So this stimulus fund has allowed us to get boots on the ground, people outdoors, both from a hiring and capacity building perspective, and allowed us to work with a number of Indigenous communities as well. So the funding has enabled us to do a lot of work we couldn't do otherwise.
Having folks out here with the wetland workforce, working with us as we restore wetlands one-on-one, they are learning by doing. It's experiential learning, it's hands-on learning. They're learning that cattails are edible. They're learning that you can use a laser level to check elevations of water in a restored wetland before it fills with water. They're learning that you can use heavy equipment to help the environment. And we're showing them the value of wetlands and how important they are to watersheds, how they are important to our rivers and our streams, and how they recharge groundwater.
When I'm learning from school, I get to actually put into work and use what I learn, and that's always a really rewarding experience. So, especially with COVID this past year, we've been working from home, so I'm really happy to kind of get my hands dirty and get in the field.
Like, one of the biggest things that's been super awesome about this experience is being able to work so closely with First Nations from the local communities in the areas that we're working, because they're able to bring a whole set of knowledge that we don't have from those areas. And it's also been just a really great experience to work together, and all of us having the same goal of trying to protect and keep these ecosystems healthy. And that has been really amazing to see in action, and hopefully more places can do this work.
Yeah, this one, I think the common name is just, it's in the leafy moss category.
Everyone just, by the end of this project, has a little greater appreciation for what wetlands do for humanity. I think that could have even bigger effects going forward in like more diverse fields, because we've had really diverse work pods, and they might not all continue working in wetlands or continue doing wetland monitoring for the rest of their career, but as they kind of spread out, if they all hold a little more appreciation for wetlands, it's going to increase the knowledge and understanding and significance of wetlands in our province.